Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, I would like to welcome everyone. My name is Jandos Simirgali. I'm the Managing Director of Kazakh Invest National Company, the National Investment Promotion Agency of Kazakhstan. My today's presentation will include introduction to the investment climate of Kazakhstan, opportunities in various sectors, and the assistance provided by Kazakh Invest. So why Kazakhstan is the desired destination for business? Kazakhstan is unusually gifted with natural resources. Huge reserves of oil, gas, coal, uranium, and various metal ores made the country an extremely important supplier for the world's industrial development. According to the World Bank, since gaining independence in 1991, Kazakhstan has rapidly transitioned from lower middle income to upper middle income country status in less than 2 decades by 2006. Since 2002, Kazakhstan's GDP per capita has raised sixfold. A very important aspect is the traditional presence in Kazakhstan of political stability and friendly relations with all countries of the world. Currently, the country sets the goal of reducing state participation in the economy and its further diversification through privatization, investment attraction, and development of local production. Be sure that in Kazakhstan you'll find skilled and educated workforce. The country is among top 30 of Human Capital Development Index. Most of the people are bilingual or multilingual. Market opportunities is one of the key factors for business decision makers. So let me highlight that Kazakhstan has direct access to the market of more than 500 million consumers, including the countries of Central Asia, Western China, and the Caspian Basin. One of the key advantages of Kazakhstan is its favorable geographical position between Europe and Asia, which predetermines its significant transport and logistics potential. Strategically, it links the large and fast-growing markets, it's 65% of the world's GDP, by the way, those of China and Southeast Asia and Middle East and Western Europe, by automobile and railroads, as well as the ports on the Caspian Sea. Thanks to the existing multiple transcontinental routes, Kazakhstan is one of the most important participants of the Belt and Road Initiative. Transcontinental transportation allows transferring goods from China to Europe 3 to 4 times faster. It's 15 days by railroads or 10 days by highway. Then by sea, it's 45 to 60 days, which significantly decreases the opportunity cost. We have been described as a buckle of the belt because the new Silk Road runs through Kazakhstan, and our logistics and transportation infrastructure is largely facilitating the trade between East and the West. So this brings me over to the investment climate. Kazakhstan is currently ranked 25th in the World Bank's Doing Business, climbing up to 11 places in just 2 years. Particularly, Kazakhstan comes fourth in the world for enforcing contracts and 7th for protecting the minority investors. Combination of all of the main factors is expressed in continuous improvement of the investment climate and volume of foreign direct investments. Since 1991, Kazakhstan has attracted over 350 billion of FDI. Top 10 investors are Netherlands, United States, Switzerland, and other countries. The understanding of investment opportunities of Kazakhstan, it was noted by many of the world's large multinational companies that have chosen our country for expanding their operations, opening production locally. The list of the largest investors in the economy of Kazakhstan includes not only enterprises in the mining and oil and gas sectors, but also light processing and food producing companies. in the chemical and mechanical engineering industries, as well as infrastructure and transport companies from dozens of countries. In the Republic of Kazakhstan, investors' rights are given the utmost priority and protection at the highest level. We have developed multiple platforms to communicate and effectively solve arising issues. Firstly, we need to mention the Foreign Investors Council, chaired by the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan. The Coordination Council and the Council on Improvement of Investment Climate have been established under the chairmanship of the Prime Minister. Additionally, the launch of the court at the Astana International Financial Center and the International Arbitration Center is an important initiative to ensure the rule of law in investors' right protection. Moreover, the Prime Minister of Kazakhstan performs the functions of the Investment Ombudsman, which office is based in Kazakh Invest. So our organization, Kazakh Invest, is the unified investment operator of the Republic of Kazakhstan. We provide a full range of services to support investment activities and particular projects. Kazakh Invest acts as a guide in Kazakhstan. For potential investors, we provide comprehensive country information, plus sectoral reviews, and what is important, specific investment projects prepared by our team together with international consultants. Then we organize targeted visits to Kazakhstan. We set up meetings with government center bodies and local authorities. We have representatives in all regions of Kazakhstan. Important service is business matchmaking. We assist in searching for a strong local partner. Then we actively assist in structuring of investment projects, providing various options for financing. We guide investors all the way through the project implementation stage. And even after successful launch, we provide continuous service support on the questions investors may have in doing business in Kazakhstan. So on the next slide, you can see countries and industries that are priority for Kazakhstan, and those sectors such as food processing, mining and metallurgy, chemical and petrochemical industry, mechanical engineering, and some of the new prospective sectors such as ICT, tourism, renewable energies, finance, and other sectors. On the map, you can see the foreign representations of Kazakhstan in multiple countries, including the United States. Our representations of Kazakh Invest function full scale and can provide continuous and comprehensive support for the new initiatives, for the investment projects. Kazakh Invest constantly analyzes the investment opportunities of Kazakhstan, identifies potential niches and projects attractive to investors. In Kazakh Invest, we also place particular emphasis on assisting local partners to find foreign investors by preparing investment proposals, working closely with the government representatives, international consulting firms, and local businesses. We develop investment proposals for flagship projects in the priority sectors. Today, we are ready to offer specific projects in various sectors, together with our full support to the potential investors. We have prepared more than 100 investment proposals in such sectors as agribusiness, mining and metallurgy, petrochemical sector, mechanical engineering, and tourism. Agriculture and food industry is one of the strategic sectors of Kazakhstan's economy that has tremendous potential for further growth. The World Bank characterized Kazakhstan as the breadbasket of Eurasia. The key factors of investment attractiveness of this sector: firstly, it is the total area of agricultural land. In Kazakhstan, it is more than 200 million hectares, including arable land, about 25 million hectares, and pastures, almost 180 million hectares. In addition, there is a high potential for introducing new irrigated lands for the development of raw material base for greenfield projects. As I was mentioning before, Kazakhstan has direct access to major global markets. And this is provided both by transport logistic routes and trade agreements. The total amount of exports to these regions exceeds 3.3 billion. The main export products are cereals, oilseeds, meat, dairy products, and various kinds of prepared food. What is important here that Kazakhstan has clearly identified priorities in agribusiness, the subsectors such as meat, dairy produce, cereals, oilseeds, potatoes. Processing of these raw materials gives the strategic competitive advantage for Kazakhstan. According to the state agribusiness program, the government provides support, the financial support for the new projects and new investors. Various measures of government support for investors, such as including the reimbursement of 25% of the capital expenditures. Kazakhstan also has a skilled workforce, and about 20% of which are employed in agriculture. In accordance with the global best practices in investment attraction, so this you can see the agribusiness project proposals in various subsectors, and on the next slide, you can see the investment opportunities in mining sectors. More than 40 niche projects with total cost of almost $10 billion prepared by Kazakh Invest together with our partners all over Kazakhstan. And we can share it with, upon request with the investors. So on the next slide, you can see the investment incentives. So the country has 13 special economic zones located all over Kazakhstan that provide established infrastructure and wide range of investment preferences. We also have 24 industrial zones with turnkey infrastructure. The government of Kazakhstan provides comprehensive support for investment projects that includes fiscal incentives such as various subsidies, exemption from the corporate income tax, VAT, land tax, and property tax, and non-fiscal incentives, such as free plot of land and infrastructure. Just recently, in January this year, the government of Kazakhstan amended the entrepreneurial code and introduced a new state support tool, investment agreement, for investment projects with the value exceeding $50 million. The investment agreement provides a range of tax benefits and incentives, such as tax exemption for various kinds of taxes, including the property tax and customs duty-free VAT and free import, state income grants, as well as reimbursement by offset against liabilities. So on the next slide, you can see the cost of the utilities in regions of Kazakhstan. We have made the comprehensive analysis of implementation of the projects in various regions of Kazakhstan. So there is a deviation, and some regions provide more benefitable conditions for the investors. And you can see it is far less costly than in most of the countries. And on this slide, you can see the finance opportunities for investment projects. So there are both governmental institutions, more than 20 institutions with government participating, both for equity and debt financing, such as Kazakhstan Investment Development Fund for equity financing, Samruk Kazina also you should consider, and for debt financing there are multiple institutions, and Kaztech Ventures for venture financing, export support, etc. So there is a financing provided locally. And moreover, World Bank and European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, ADB, and many international institutions such as investment bank, Citibank, work in Kazakhstan. And don't forget about Astana International Financial Center that provides fantastic conditions for project structuring and raising finance. So I hope this presentation today has given you some understanding of investor support system of Kazakhstan. On this slide, you can see my contacts. After the presentation, I will be more than happy to conduct individual negotiations with all interested parties. So thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.